Allah is going to snatch us. You could be on your way to the movies. You could be on your way wherever you want to go. You may be on your way to a barbecue. You're happy, a picnic or whatever. You're not thinking about anything other than the pleasure that you're going to experience there. You're on the phone talking to your friends. Yes, I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. We're going to do this. Bam! Car hits, everybody's dead. What have you planted in those 168 hours? How much harvest are you going to have to keep you from being in a bad place forever? See, one thing about it, when you leave here and you have not invested or planted anything but nonsense in your days, when you leave here, that soul is still aware. That soul is still alive and kicking, even though the body is no longer breathing. It's placed in a place. And you may have had dreams at some point in time. They were not dreams, but only excerpts of warnings. You feel that you're alone. Where are you? You're out somewhere and you're screaming, where am I? No one is listening. You're only hearing your voice screaming from terror. Where am I? Is anybody around? Only your voice. Only the feelings of your iniquities, of your shortcomings, of your inability to plant those things that Allah Almighty wanted us to plant. This is hell. Just imagine yourself, you're the only one on the planet. You can't hear another voice other than your own voice. And your voice, every time you hear your voice, is in anguish and in terror, in pain. And you don't want to hear your voice, but yet you keep hearing your voice. Even when you close your mouth, you hear your voice. This is because we have not used our 168 hours wisely. We take too many things lightly. We lose our consciousness. We don't realize that Allah brought us here. We didn't know we was coming. You don't think Allah Almighty is constantly watching us. Mighty eyes are always on us. The angels are taking note of what we're doing. Our good deeds, our bad deeds. So our deception, we can't deceive anybody. The things that we do, we wrong our soul because it's known what we do. You're thinking bad thoughts. You're putting different things in our system to alter our consciousness, thinking that this is what I want to do. No one knows. Someone knows. It's always known. People have done things and they say, you know what? I did this, but ain't nothing happened. Here's what happens. It's just like when you plant a seed. It takes time for that seed to germinate, take root and grow. Because you didn't receive it today does not mean that the next day or the next day or the next day it's not going to come back. Any seed that you plant, it has to grow. That is in the image of Allah Almighty. That is His reflection. We are a blessing and a curse. We are a double-edged sword. And that's why you have to be aware of how your blade is swinging. If you're sleeping, go make wudu. Shaitan is coming on you. This is heavenly knowledge coming down. If you fall asleep, go make wudu. This is haq coming down to us to change our lives. Don't sleep in here. You feel the atmosphere. It's not like outside or in Jules. This is warning or it's glad tidings to us. Because in our 168 hours, we're doing all kinds of decadent things. the warnings and the glad tidings isn't mercy. It's not going to be funny once Allah snatch you out. We have to be bold with this now. So many people Allah Almighty has sent in the world to establish Islam on the planet. People hate Islam. Why do they hate Islam? Because those who represent Islam were planting the wrong kinds of seeds. So their fruit was spoiled. They were deceptive. They were cunning. They hurt people. They did haram things to their mind, to their body, to their souls. And they were representing Islam. They were fornicators. They were wine drinkers. They were dope takers. They were lies, killers, and thieves representing Islam. That's what made Islam fall down. It was a self-indulgence in one's lower desires. And when Allah Almighty sends that message, you sleep. If you sleep here, you'll sleep out there. And this is what's wrong. We're sleeping too much. Don't you know the fact that Allah Almighty has invited us to Islam means that Allah is looking to us to do what the Prophet did when he was doing what he was doing, and when they were up and running, what the Ottomans did when they were up and doing what they were doing, what the Moors were doing. We are the ones chosen for that now. And you sleep. And you still doing decadent things from your 100, from Jumah to Jumah, still decadent, still lying, still cheating, still putting dope in your system, thinking don't nobody know. Killing, robbing, deceiving the people. You don't think nobody know. You want to be left in a desolate desert type place to scream your fear and terror forever? Better wake up. Two things happen this day. You get your warning or you get your glad tidings. Yes, they're both mercy, but you cannot say that you didn't know. The power comes from the soul. So as you improve in your worshiping, your soul gets powerful. You say, who motivates motivated people? Motivated people are motivated from their soul that is connected to Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty never sleeps. He never sleeps. Those people who are submitted to their Lord, yes, their body rests and it goes and their body sleeps, but their soul is awake and aware of their Lord's presence. And even in their dreams, they don't even sin in their dreams. They are tempted in their dreams. And yet no one would blame you if you fail the test in your dreams. But they don't fail the test in their dreams. That means that their consciousness is such that they are so aware of their Lord's presence while they're in their waking, everyday, busy life, that they take their time out to remember their Lord because they know that their Lord is always remembering them, and they just pay that respect to their Lord. We get so busy in life, we don't even stop to pray. You can pray walking, standing, sitting down, just pray. Well, I couldn't pray because I couldn't, was on the job, I couldn't do my rak'at. Well, sit at the desk. Walk down the hall, walk somewhere, take a lunch break. You go to lunch, you go to the bathroom. Remember to do that, you don't forget to eat. But we forget to eat spiritually. Because Shaitan has trained us to be that way, and we are his agents and don't even realize it. And we go around here talking we are representing Islam. How can we ever represent Islam if we don't have Islam within ourselves? We don't practice Islam. You don't tell nobody to practice. You practice Islam.